Since 1987, CFG has worked to help thousands of charities,
both large
and small.
We help charities to connect,
grow,
save,
and support others.
We've come a long way in 35 years.
but our vision remains the same.
To inspire charities to be financially confident,
Dynamic
and trustworthy.
And together, we're speaking up for the charity sector.
Here's how we're making a difference.
It's scary. I think sometimes the environment's changing quickly. Often regulations change quickly as well, and unless you're experienced in the area coming into it as a new member of staff, it can be quite scary. Sometimes you don't know where to start. So you've got the CFG website, it's got the online materials.
You have to be in charge of your own learning. No one's going to do it for you, and you have to be quite proactive in that. And so that's why I was really keen to sort of become part of CFG and the learnings, and can also save quite a bit of money, because obviously getting specialist professional advice and legal advice can be expensive, and there's always new issues popping up that you need to deal with, and chances are someone's been through it before going through it.
I tend to find that there are people now through CFG that I can just phone and say, is this making sense? Am I doing the right thing? And they say, yeah, or Steve, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that?
I went to an event in Bristol, and somebody gave a presentation on how to present finance information in a simple way to non-financial professionals, and that is now our one-page management accounts that even to this day every trustee that comes in or member staff that sees it comments on how easy it is to understand our finances. And so it's little bits like that we keep getting, so that's why we continue that membership and why we went up to the most recent conference in London.
I think it's just a very big community, and I think that's amazing. There's all different types of organisations, small ones, large ones, international, local, and that's what I think makes it so special, is because a small organisation really can be doing something innovative which a bigger organisation can learn from, and then a smaller organisation can just leverage off the policies and procedures that a big organisation already has in place. Like, we can just copy each other and see what everyone else is doing.
So much of the work that I've seen CFG do in the years that I've been in the sector has been hugely important, and yet very difficult for many of us to really understand. CFG works in technical areas that most of us don't even appreciate exist some of the time. And yet without their work, we simply would not be able to do the work we do as a sector as a whole.
We want to continue inspiring our sector
and reach out to even more people.
CFG may be a small charity,
but we've got big ideas for the future. Together we can support so many more.
So please, donate what you can.
Thank you for your generosity.